And we back. Today is my second to last NBA 2K20 video for the foreseeable future. Now, I'm not going to say ever, because y'all know we always come back to it. Like, when NBA 2K24 is about to come out, I'm going to come back to 2K20 and be like, man, nothing has really changed. So I have this video today, and I have another one on Wednesday, and then 2K21, then expect stuff going up pretty much daily. Yes, the grind is starting back. Well, in today's challenge, I saw this in the comment section. I was like, wow, how have I never thought of that before? It is called the Hall of Fame Challenge, and it was suggested by Mark McFly. Not Marty McFly. Mark McFly. And basically, the Hall of Fame Challenge has to do with my favorite player of all time, Derrick Rose. He has the weirdest case for a Hall of Fame. You may think he deserves to be in there. Other people say he doesn't. Today, I have to guarantee that Derrick Rose makes it to the Hall of Fame. If that means getting him 1,000 championships before he retires, somehow getting him back to MVP level, that's not going to happen. But getting to potentially an all-star, I don't know how we do it, but the goal is to career sim the rest of Derrick Rose and get him into the Hall of Fame when he retires. That is the goal for today's video. I'm doing it for me as a fan of him, for all of my Bulls fans. And you know what? Derrick Rose is just a loved NBA player. You didn't even have to be a Bulls fan to really fall in love with his game. So I'm doing it for everybody. D Rose, you watching this video, hit me up. Hit me up. The socials are in the comment section, in the description. Hit a brother up. I would love to talk. And if you're new around here, subscribe. And if you've been around here for a long time, just do me a favor. Leave a like on the video. Huh. My shirt. Well, you saw my shirt in the intro. It's like yellow. And now it's like see-through. I'm not changing shirts. I'm not changing shirts. All right. So we're going to randomly select our team. I'm going to close my eyes. My goal, I want to land on the Chicago Bulls. We see my eyes are closed. If somehow I land on the Bulls, it's just a match made in heaven. I was too off. All right, so I guess D Rose is going to end up on the Celtics. It is a fantasy draft and everything, so I'm going to have to go out and trade for Derrick Rose, of course. I mean, sheesh. I mean, if we would end up with the Bulls, we'd got a slightly better pick, but we basically got one of the last picks in the draft. That's trash. That's trash. So this is the way I'm thinking. I have to build a championship level team because the more championship, more rings you get, the higher chances you are to make it to the Hall of Fame. That's just the truth. So I have to build a championship team where Derrick Rose is still putting up good enough numbers to be like the star or secondary star. It's a tough thing to think about. So the first thing on the agenda, of course, is to get Derrick Rose. And then surround him with players that may not take many shots away from him, but are winning DNA players. So let's find Derrick Rose. He plays for the Utah Jazz. Oh, the Utah Jazz. He played for them before. They released him immediately. After they traded for him, they released him immediately, and really, he's just untouchable. We don't have anything on our team, anything. None of these players. You're not interested in nobody. Come on, cut it out. All right, let me just make everybody prime positions for this because you know that helps things out a lot. Boom, boom. Brook Lopez, you know he's gonna be a 4. Joe Harris probably gets to stay. Oh, Joe Harris is a power forward, stays the same. That's very interesting. But he's going to stay small forward. PJ Tucker goes to a small forward. Yeah, okay. Everybody's going to be their prime position. We're gonna make that trade happen. Y'all gonna take, watch, they're gonna take Nas Little. And they're gonna take like PJ Tucker and Nas Little's my offer. And they're gonna accept it. I'm gonna force them to accept it. I don't know who's the general manager of the Utah Jazz nowadays. I got to the point where I don't keep up with that anymore. But you're gonna accept this trade, brother. What did I say? I said PJ Tucker and Nas Little. That's it. That's it. That's the W of a trade. Okay, I'll give you a first. Okay, I'll give you a second. I'll give you another second. Okay, so we have our star. Yes, D Rose is our star. I'm going to make him a shooting guard so he is the best possible version of himself. And now we got to figure out how we build a team around him. That's good. I think I'm going to accept the trade for Clint Capella. I'm thinking about a guy that's low maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Catch a couple of lives, play good defense, get rebounds. That doesn't hurt Derrick Rose. It just helps him a lot. So he'll be our center. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep Jaylen Brown and DeAndre Ayton. Right? I really do like both of those players a lot. And I don't see them as the type of players that were like super hurt what Derrick Rose would want to do. You know? So maybe I keep those two and I pair Derrick Rose with like a playmaking like Ricky Rubio type point guard. Let's go see what Ricky Rubio's about. Let's see if we can find Rubio. Or I could just make Derrick Rose the point guard and then he has the ball in his hands majority of the time, which that's still an option. Ricky Rubio, they want Lou Williams. I don't mind this trade for Brook Lopez. Or we can do, let's do this Austin Rivers, Bob Moute trade. So Ricky Rubio is going to be our point guard. D Rose is going to be our shooting guard. Jaylen Brown, DeAndre Ayton, and Clint Capella. Again, we're going to have to, this is not a one-year challenge, y'all. This is something that we got to think about through the course of his career. He's 31 years old, so he probably has, what, 6 years or so left in the tank, hopefully. If he doesn't start regressing, which he might. So we have to take the most out of these first couple years and try to get him like the peak. So I like our start at 5. I think it's definitely a championship contending team, especially we consider this was a fantasy draft and there's no super teams. This is a super team, I guess. So let's figure out what this bench is looking like. I mean, the bench actually didn't look too bad. It had Lou Will, Brook Lopez, Bogey, Joe Harris. I don't hate the bench. I'm going to probably trade the guys that's on one-year contracts. So like Bogey and Joe Harris will probably get flipped. I'm going to trade Bogey in the first for Yusuf Nurkic. Like that deal a lot. I think he actually gets better after the first year too. So we have a backup center. And last is Joe Harris. Joe Harris has to get moved. And then honestly, bro, we might be ready. I mean, it was very quick. And I'm going to give Derrick Rose a lot of minutes too. Don't get me wrong. You see this 30 minutes or whatever it is? More. What Kobe say? More. Rest in peace to Kobe, man. So let's just trade Joe Harris. Hopefully I can trade him for another like very decent shooter because I do want that coming off the bench. But somebody that's under contract for a little bit longer than just this 1 year. Doug McDermott has 2 years. He is definitely a shooter. He fits the bill of the player that I want. So maybe we just do get Dougie McBuckets to come into the team for now. And he'll be here for at least a year or so. Okay. So this is our roster. 9-man rotation is what we want to run. And then let's take some minutes. Just a couple minutes from everybody. Just a couple minutes. You know what? Having Lou Will as the backup shooting guard may come back to bite us just a little bit. Let's simulate this first game. First game is against Philly. We lose. D Rose plays 38 minutes. He puts up good numbers. But Lou Will in 24 minutes, 24 points. Oh my God. Lou Will basically put up the same amount of shots. Okay, let's go game 2 to win. And D Rose put up 31 and 5. Yes. Okay, so having Lou Will be our backup ain't that bad. Because 2K has this thing, right? If I wanted to like really, and maybe I should do this, to really maximize Derrick Rose, I trade Lou Williams. Basically, if you have no other person on your roster that plays that position, basically Derrick Rose will play like the whole game. I did this back in the day when I had like Damian Lillard as my point guard. He was my only point guard. He was literally the only point guard. He was putting up like 40 points a game. So maybe I do trade Lou Will and get a guy that's different. I love Lou Will as the backup. Obviously, 6-man like Lou Will. It's a whole Soul Drake lyric about him. But maybe it's better I trade him just so we open things up for D Rose just a little bit more. I guess I'm trading for Dennis Schroeder. I guess. Daniel Gafford's coming to the team. I mean, we didn't have a backup point guard at all. Ricky Rubio's getting all those minutes. So now D Rose is the only shooting guard. And I'm going to make it so that Dennis Schroeder can't play shooting guard. I'm going to make it so that Jaylen Brown already has it that he can't play shooting guard. So literally the only shooting guard on the roster would be Derrick Rose. I'm sorry, D Rose, but injuries are off. So we ain't really got to worry about that for his career. He'll just be Derrick Rose. You know, he'll just be Derrick Rose. And maybe it's just me, but I've been, you know, recording videos here and there the past week or so on 2K. Things are even slower now. And I don't even know how that's possible because it was slow before. But things like the response time is real slow or whatever. Oh, these are the numbers we want, D Rose. Yes, we need to get the other number, the W. We need to get those a little bit higher. But right now, I'm liking the numbers that we get from Derrick Rose. We already lost to the Knicks 2 times. And it's Damian Lillard's team. Just need to give them a little bit more time. That's all. Just had to give them. Yusuf Nurkic won 6-man of the year. That's great for us. We had to give them a little bit more time. 56 wins. It's not the best in the league, but it's still pretty good. D Rose, all NBA. Not all NBA. He's not going to be all defensive or rookie teams, but we ended up having the 3 seed here. Still winnable. Still a winnable championship, especially since we were only 1 game behind the 1 seed. We have to worry about this Lakers team if we get out because this Lakers team was dominating things. They had good defenders. Wow, they got Robert Covington off the bench. Oh, they got defense. So we got to worry about them if we get out of the East. D Rose was getting All-Star this year. 22 points per game, 5 assists. Please be an All-Star. Please be an All-Star. No. D Rose was not an All-Star this year. Wow. 22. Man. 22 and 5. Good field goal percentage. Struggle with shooting a 3, but that's always been Derrick Rose. I'm actually very sad that wasn't enough to make the All-Star game. Okay, let's get a championship then. We can't go 0 for 2 this season. We can't go 0 for 2. And, okay, we get out of the first round. Second round, we're going against Philly, who has Steph Curry and Drew Holiday back in Philly. Okay, Bob Mute's on their team, so we made a trade with them earlier. Okay. Oh, no! I thought we were down. I thought we were Philly for a second. Okay, we're great. We're great. We got to the comments. You see my reaction? I thought we were down 3-0. All right, so now we're going against Luka. But his starting point guard is Michael Carter-Williams, and that does not scare me whatsoever. The rest of this roster doesn't scare me whatsoever. It's not Bubble TJ Warren. Mitchell Robinson's cool. That ain't Bubble TJ Warren. Let's see if we can get out of here. Game 1, we lose. Luka puts up great numbers. Derrick Rose is guarding Luka. That might be a problem. But we come back in Game 2, and it's not even D Rose. In the playoffs, D Rose is looking good. It's just one of his bad games, but we end up winning with him being bad. We have to play against Luka every... We're going to have to go against Luka like every single year for the remainder of Derrick Rose's career. We're up 3-2. One more game. Game 7. Game 7, D Rose. Come on. Moments like these are the moments that get you into the Hall of Fame. Don't lose it. We're going to lose it. No, we're not. I mean, still possible, but we had to come back. 2-minute game. Okay. All right. I don't want to jump in. I don't want to jump in. Okay, we got to jump in. Down by 1. And when I say jump in, if you're new around here, I do not play the game. We're here to watch it and see what happens with these 26 seconds in the Game 7 of the conference finals. All right, let's see how this goes. Derrick Rose is in the game. Can we get the ball in, Clint? Thank you. Thank you. Ricky Rubio, please don't sell a bag. Ricky Rubio look like he's going to sell. He's about to sell. He's about to sell. He's about to sell. No, he's not. Ricky Rubio. Let's go. All right, Ricky. All right, now we have to get a stop. Now we have to get a stop with 20 seconds left, and they have Luka. He may step back and green release us or something because that's just how Luka is. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. They got... Wait, is Luka not in the game? Looking at that little stop thing at the top, you know what I'm talking about? The big old board? Luka wasn't in the game. I mean, I would take that. You know how trash 2K is. Luka is not in the game. Luka is sitting on the bench and they got a backcourt violation. Oh my God. Why is Luka not in the game? He didn't foul at 2K is so trash, bro. He has 38 and he's not in the game on the final possession. 2K is so bad. This is the worst game ever, bro. This is the worst game ever. Luka is subbed out of the game. And Ricky Rubio can't hit free throws, okay? He is subbed out of the game, which very well could have been the last possession of the game. He is subbed out, and he cannot come back in. He can't. There's no more timeouts. So they're going to have to rely on like a TJ Warren jump shot. Or can we face guard JJ Redick over there, please? Thank you. What? This game is so bad. This game is very, very bad. Come on, Jaylen Brown. Clamp up. Clamp up. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. We won. We won. There's no way. There's no... This game sucks, but I'll take the W. I won't complain because it didn't happen to me. Conference finalists. There it is. Perfect. Also, Ricky Rubio was a dog. I shouldn't have underestimated how good he would be in the Game 7. D Rose, good game as well. Wow, 2K's trash. Yeah. AI is bad. Man. Oh, the Lakers got eliminated by the 6th seed. The 6th seed has Chris Paul, Zach Randolph. But Joel Embiid, this team's not very good, but they end up beating the team that was dominating the whole season. So, yep. I was going to say, don't underestimate them now because... Okay, we won. And Ricky Rubio wins finals MVP. Who would have thought that me trading for Ricky Rubio would have been the greatest thing to ever happen in this video? Okay, so we get the championship. We don't have, he did not make another All-Star game, which is an L, but he made the championship. We won the championship, which is a W. Now, what do we do? What do we do to make things better? D Rose is only in the contract for 1 more year here. I mean, we're basically just bringing everybody right back. Then we're probably going to have to make trades, though, because, like, Dennis Schroeder, I mean, he had a good season for us, but he's on the last year of his deal, so we're probably going to have to trade him. So let's see what we could get for Dennis Schroeder. I'm going to trade him for Malcolm Brogdon, and he'll be the new starter or backup. I don't know. Depends on whatever our front office or coach or whatever you want to say decides to do. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how do we build a team that still allows Derrick Rose to average 20+ while also being good. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Derrick Rose averaging 25 for you is probably not the smartest thing as far as winning the championship. DeAndre Ayton gets a lot better, and I'm expecting him to get a lot more points too, which may hinder D Rose. But D Rose is still getting better. Oh, that's because we switched his position. Everybody else is just on the roster and in existence, which is great. And I ain't even going to free agency because we have the team that we like. Now we have to figure out. I already made him the #1 option. I guess I'm gonna have to put playthrough star, and hopefully playthrough star helps us a little bit. Let's get his minutes back up like we did last season. #1 scoring option, playthrough star, shoot at will. Let's just try to get as many shots up as possible. Team that we went against in the championship is our first game of the season, and we blow them out. And there's D Rose. I mean, if he's averaging 24 points on the best team in the league, you would expect him to make the All-Star game, right? Like, come on, 2K. Where's the logic there? Where's the logic in it? But, I mean, we're asking 2K to be logical. That's the L in it all, right? I mean, in this season, so far he's averaging less points per game than last year. It's not great. It's not great at all. But maybe us being the best team in basketball helps a little bit. D Rose, just 22. We're not going to get him into the Hall of Fame, are we? We're not going to get him to the Hall of Fame. It's that simple. I mean, we're dominating the league. We're dominating the league, but D Rose is doing good. Right, he's doing good, and he should be an all-star, but 2K sucks. There's a 30-point game from him. I mean, his numbers are almost identical to last year. Let's go back to all-star voting. We are in the East, and no Derrick Rose. I mean, bro, in real life, if D Rose is putting up these type of numbers on the best team in basketball, he would be like the team captain of the All-Star game. Like, that's how much players and people love Derrick Rose. But no, in 2K, they got my boy not even me. Oh, okay, I'm just going to keep simming. I don't know what else. I'm going to go to, like, right before the All-Star draft, and maybe things change. But I don't even know what else could even change, bro. Like, 36-12. D Rose, 22-5, same numbers. And he's not going to end up being an all-star. Watch. Not going to end up being an all-star. And let's auto pick them all. Derrick Rose. Okay. All right. We have to think about this a different way then. All-star appearances aren't working. We can keep getting championships. That's one thing I can't guarantee it, but we can keep trying that. Do we try to switch him to like a 6-man for the rest of this video? I mean, it won't work for this season because we're already halfway through it, but like next year and a year after that and a year after that, do we just make him like the best 6-man for the rest of his career? I mean, we had Yusuf Nurkic win it last year, so why wouldn't we be able to have Derrick Rose win it the year after? I don't know. All right, let's go to the end of the season. That's my train of thought now, because All-Star, it doesn't seem like it's realistic anymore. So maybe we transition to him just getting a bunch of awards like 6-man of the year. 63 wins, and Yusuf Nurkic wins 6-man of the year again. So yeah, we can have Derrick Rose win 6-man of the year. I'm positive of that. Positive of that. So first round, we're going against Philly again, and they have Steph Curry. I think that we'll probably, I won't say sweep the Eastern Conference, but I'm not worried about any team in the East anymore except for Washington. Because that was a team, ooh, maybe I need to worry about this team. Okay, Washington, that was a team that took us to 7 last season. And we're 3-2 with them. Come on, one more game. Another game 7. Oh my God, another game 7. This is Luka's time. I'm pretty sure Luka's gonna win this one. It's just the way things work. Yep, it's just the way things work. We're gonna fail. So this season we didn't do anything to help Derrick Rose's legacy. Nothing at all. Nothing at all helped Derrick Rose's legacy in this season. So that's a fat L on my part. I suck. I suck. And you know what? Maybe I underestimated this challenge. Derrick Rose is a free agent, and that's a little bit scary. Because, of course, I'm going to have to re-sign D Rose. DeAndre Ayton is a free agent. I'm going to have to re-sign him. Yusuf Nurkic is a free agent. I didn't even realize that. I'm bad. I'm bad at my job. I've been playing this game for so long, and it's just like a couple days before I'm ready to retire from this game. I'm just terrible at it. But Yusuf Nurkic does have a team option, so that's a W. And we'll probably have to trade him once the season starts. D Rose, where's my boy D Rose? Boy D Rose wants 22 mil. 22? Are you wild? We don't have that. We don't have that money to throw you. I literally don't have that money to throw him. So I'm gonna have to free up some cap. I'm gonna have to trade like my whole roster. Legit. I'm gonna have to trade so many players. Come on, D Rose, you couldn't take one for the team, bro? All right, we'll make money. Trading Malcolm Brogdon for Jaren Jackson Jr. Ricky Rubio's getting traded for 2 first-round picks. This sucks. Oh, I'm so upset, D Rose. Why'd you have to want all this money? I'm gonna have to trade Clint, because I did just get Jaren Jackson Jr., so DeAndre Ayton, I'm going to slide back to the center position. Dante DiVincenzo and Zubac, welcome to the team. And now we have money to sign Derrick Rose. D Rose, bro, you're wild. You are really wild. I mean, yeah, get your bag. Get your bag. I mean, this is probably your last big contract. So, sure, get all the money you can. But you just really, really hurt the depth of your roster by doing that. I'm trading for a relatively cheap DeJounte Murray. Cool. I saw some other point guards in there, but they were like on max contracts. And I didn't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really want to give max contract money out. Because we're going to have to sign a lot of these players again next season. Like Jaren, Aiden. So let's go sign another point guard in free agency and another small forward if we can. And then we are ready for the next season. And there it is. D Rose is starting to regress. Okay. So I'm going to trade Brook Lopez for Dwight Powell and make Dwight Powell a shooting. Don't make him a shooting guard. Make him a small forward, power forward. I mean, and I mean, he's gonna be better than Brook Lopez was at that position. So that's a W. And they do start Dante DiVincenzo. Great. Derrick Rose is coming off the bench. Beautiful. And we did bring back Doug McDermott. And there it is. D Rose. He's getting 36 minutes a game off the bench. That is the most minutes across the entire team. First game is against Dallas. And D Rose, 27 off the bench. What if he comes in and averages more off the bench than he did as a starter? Like, what are the chances of that? Please don't tell me he's going to do that, because I would have had to come off the bench immediately. He's still averaging a dub. All right, a dub on great shooting splits on the first 5 games of the season. Okay, so we are 41-8. D Rose putting up basically better numbers than last year. Now, if this man is not in the six man of the year favorite, I'm gonna have to fight somebody. And he's not gonna be an all-star, but DeAndre Ayton is an all-star, so we do have one all-star on the team at least. But award races, 6 minute. If Ricky Rubio wins this award over Derrick Rose, I'm ending the video. I'm gonna end the video. I have no choice. I'm gonna have no choice. I would end the video, bro. There's no way you convince me this is better than this, especially when we have 41 wins before the All-Star break. Like, come on, bro. What are they talking about? What are they talking about right now? I'm so confused. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so we got Derrick Rose winning the 6 Man of the Year award. All right, I don't care about anything else. Win a championship now. None of that matters if we don't win a championship. First round, pretty easily, 5-game series. We were against Orlando, who has Yusuf Nurkic, who we made a trade with. So he's out for vengeance. Yes, he's out for vengeance. But it doesn't matter. And we don't have to go against Washington. We're winning the championship, boys. We don't have to go against Washington. I don't even know who that other team was or who was on it. I didn't care. It wasn't Luka, but we do get matched up against Giannis, though. Admiral Schofield is a good player. Giannis is playing with Jokic and Dennis Schroeder, who we traded away. That team is really good. But we're up 3-1. We win it. And DeJounte wins Finals MVP. Interesting. If Derrick Rose won a Finals MVP, does Finals MVP show up on your resume in 2K? I don't think it does. Champion, just champion. Not Finals MVP. So now Derrick Rose trophy case looks like 2-time champion, only 3 All-Stars, the MVP in 2011, 6 Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year, All-Rookie First Team. That's not bad right now. You know, he still got years left. That's not bad though. Especially if we win 6 Man of the Year again. What did I prove? Something that doesn't matter, foul something. If we win 6 Man of the Year again and again and again, like 2-3 more times for the rest of his career, W's. He can get in there and just keep getting championships over and over and over. It's possible. I have to sign all these players though. Like, look at this. We're gonna spend so much money. Can we even do that? Is it even legal to bring all? Do we have the money to do? They're all gonna be. Oh, I keep forgetting about that stupid glitch in this game. How is this still a thing? 2K? The whole new 2K is about to drop, and y'all still didn't fix that? Oh my God, that's an L. I'm gonna lose like 1 or 2 of them in free agency next year. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Kenny, you should have known better. This game should be better. Oh my God, D Rose has some real competition in 6 Man of the Year. His numbers are good, bro. I mean, ours are better, but his are good. And if we do, I'm gonna have to raise. Is D Rose still on number? D Rose not the scoring option anymore. Oh yeah, you're still the number 1 scoring option. Okay, that'll help. But he might not win it this year, and that would be tragic. That would be tragic. All right, moment of truth. Luka just continuously wins MVP. Yes, back to back. D Rose, let's go. Great numbers. I mean, he's 34 and he's still putting up great numbers. You love to see that. You love to see it. All right, so we won 58 games, which is less than last year, but still the best in the Eastern Conference. Again, I don't really worry about anybody but Washington out east. So if they get eliminated before we go against them, that'll be great. They got eliminated. And we're going against Orlando, who have Bol at the small forward. Did 2K upgrade Bol so he can play small forward? Center / small forward. Wow. That's actually insane. That is actually insane. I mean, it didn't matter at the end of the day. We still got out of there to go against Kemba, Bradley, Beal, some 88 over. This team is oh, we're not winning this. This team is amazing, but we also have like 490 overalls too. So maybe, yeah, actually, we're probably gonna win this. Yeah, okay. Game 1 is always the one that tells the most. You know what I'm saying? We're up 1-0, 2-0. You know what I need to start doing? Oh, they almost came back, and I was not paying attention. You know what I need to start doing? If we're gonna go to the championship, like we're in the finals, I need to just slide Derrick Rose back to the starter and give him all the minutes so we can get a Finals MVP award. But okay, that's 3 championships in Derrick Rose's career. 2 6 men. He still ain't retired, which is beautiful. It seems like most people are retiring around 37, and right now he's like 34. So we still got, right? He's 34. So we still got a few more years of him. But this is the moment of truth, though, when it comes to free agency, because we're probably going to lose one of the guys that we really like. You know, one of our top 3 guys, and that's going to hurt, obviously, because they are really good. I don't know who this, Dana Paul, sure, come back. Dylan Windler, sure, in 81, come back. But here it is. I got to bring back DeAndre Ayton. I have to bring back Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay, we're his only option. DeAndre Ayton. We're probably going to lose DeAndre Ayton. Wow. Huh. The extra year didn't matter to him. Okay, Dante DiVincenzo. Wow, we lost DeAndre Ayton. Okay. He went to the Wizards. And that was all avoidable last year. But 2K's a trash game. So, yep. So instead, we're going to bring in Zubac. Bring him back. Okay, we have so much money wrapped up. Let's see what we could do to get a better center on the roster. I still got Dwight Powell, and he's on the last year of his deal anyway. With Doug McDermott, we don't have many picks left. We had 2 picks. Let's see if we can get a good center. Ooh, Michael Porter Jr., but he's on the last year of his deal. That's definitely not a center or anything. I just got my eyes like blew up when I saw him because that's a very interesting player to trade for. So yeah, we'll do this trade. I mean, is this a good one? No. This guy's the 4th overall pick. How do we get the 4th overall pick? How did we get the 4th overall? I don't even remember how we got the 4th overall pick. He's getting traded, though. I don't care. I don't care. All right, so we do have a better center. Our starting lineup would like DeJounte, Dante, JB, Jared Allen, Jaren Jackson, and Jared Allen. Okay, cool. Progression-wise, I'm guessing D-Rose is going to drop another, like, 1 or 2. And he drops 2. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, man. It's about to be that time where he's not going to be putting up 20 points per game anymore. It's going to happen. It's about to happen. He won't be putting up 20 points per game anymore. It's just inevitable at this point. I didn't stop and look at D-Rose's stat this year. Luka has won, what, 5 MVP awards in a row. It's just different. And it wasn't D-Rose. D-Rose didn't put up better numbers than this? Oh, that's it then. If he didn't put up better numbers than that, then I don't know what to tell you. 14 points per game, he didn't beat that? What? Oh, bro, that's voters fatigue right there. They got tired of giving D-Rose the award. He averaged 19 and 5. That's better than 13, 14 points Vontae was putting up, bro. Oh, they just really messed up. They messed things up. And you know what? Now we got to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Philly, not worried about Philly. Championship is against Ben Simmons, Jokic. Wasn't this team different last time I looked at it? With the Jokic, didn't they have... Wasn't Giannis on the team with Jokic earlier? I don't know what the heck is going on in this league. I don't care. We're up to... Oh, dang it. D-Rose, he's getting the starting lineup. Put D-Rose in. Put D-Rose in. Give him all the minutes. Give him all the minutes. And if we start losing, then we change it. But, like, give D-Rose all the minutes. Perfect. Okay. All right. Is it still too... I mean, we're already 3 games to the series. I mean, yeah, it's probably too late for him to get an MVP award. Yeah, DeJounte wins it again. DeJounte averaging basically a triple-double in these championship games. What can I say? D-Rose has not retired. All right, D-Rose is still kicking. You love to see it. You love to see it. It is not over yet. So at this point, D-Rose is a 35-year-old guard who's still putting up 20 a game. Last year of his deal, too. Oh, no. We bringing him back. And then his awards, MVP, 4-time champ, We have won 4 out of the last 5 championships. W. And then you add on top 2 Six Man of the Year awards, and that's all we really added. 4 championships, 2 Six Man of the Year awards. That's all we really got. You know what? That's not bad. Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. But could it have been better? Sure, 100%. It could be more 6-man awards, but for some reason they wanted to give it to Devontae Graham. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. I'm just re-signing everybody. I could not care less about the cap. I could not care less about the cap. I'm just signing people back, bro. We've gave like 9 players max contracts, and I do not care. It's not my, I guess technically it is my job to worry about contracts, but I'm more worried about Derrick Rose getting into the Hall of Fame over anything. You know, so we have to keep together the good team that keeps winning championships. So I did bring back Jaylen Brown. I did bring back DeJounte Murray. And D Rose has now dropped to a 78 overall, y'all. He's a 78 overall. That is not going to stop me from giving him all the minutes, though. You know what I'm saying? That's not stopping me from giving him base 40 minutes a game. Yep, 40 of them. You know what I'm saying? It's going to work. 44 of them this season. He needs to play more minutes because he's less talented nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He had to play more minutes for him to put up the numbers. Game 2. Oh, okay. He's cool. He's cool. We're going to keep simming, baby. Is this the last year of Derrick Rose at 35 years old? 35 years old at the moment. This could be the last year of him being even good enough to put up any stats. I don't know. All right, season wrapped. And yeah, D Rose definitely put up better. I mean, he put up 14 and 8. I feel like D Rose probably put up better numbers than that. Let's see. 14 and 8. Please tell me D Rose did better. Come on, D Rose. 18 and 4, bro. 18 and 4. Y'all trying to tell me he don't deserve that award again? Man, the voters are really out here playing D Rose, and we're old. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, they out here playing my boy D Rose. We're at 3-3. This team is not as good as the other teams. As you can see, we're not the 1 seed, so I don't think this is a championship team anymore. It looks like we're going to get to the conference finals, though. We will go to the conference finals to probably go against Luka. We've been holding Luka out of that championship this whole video. They're up 2-0. And 3-1. And we got eliminated. I knew that this was the year. We had got too much good luck, and Luka deserved one. I knew it was going to happen. LeBron retires, Kyle Lowry retires, but no Derrick Rose. Now, what I'm thinking is I followed Derrick Rose for these last couple seasons because he is a free agent. I did all I could with this Celtics team, baby. I got y'all 4 championships in 6 years. You're welcome. But now it's time for me to let D Rose spread his wings and get another contract somewhere else. Wherever that may be. But he's at the point now. He's one of the oldest players in free agency. He's got 0 offers, bro. He's a 76. He may not even get signed, so we probably don't have a choice but to bring him back. We probably don't have a choice but to bring D Rose back. I mean, we'll renounce the rights because that contract, that contract is big. But like, if I simulate to the second to last day of free agency or something, he might still be there. Let's see. Let's see if D Rose is there. Uh-oh. He is. All right, bring him back. We'll bring him back. We'll bring D Rose back. And you know what? It's probably the last year of his career. It's probably the last year of his career. And what I'm about to do is tell my assistant GM, go sign people. I don't even care anymore. I'm so annoyed with D Rose not getting the awards that he deserves to get. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care who you bring on this roster anymore. Let's just go to player progression. Derrick Rose is a 73 overall. 1,000% the last year of his career at a 73. So you know what? Let's go out with a bang. We're starting him. We might win 6 games this season. D Rose will start for us. Yes, he's going to start. Where you at? Boom. Dante, you can still get minutes. We're taking Marcus Morris minutes away. And we're letting D Rose do his thing. Last year, farewell tour for Derrick Rose. All right, the team is bad, like real bad. No awards anywhere to be seen. But Derrick Rose, what type of numbers he put in his probably last season? And he put up 14, bro. He still was okay. You know what I'm saying? He was still okay. And that's one thing we can expect from Derrick Rose. To his very last game, expect him to be decent. You know what I'm saying? We didn't make the playoffs. Luka does Luka things without us being there. And wait, he's not. He didn't retire? He didn't retire. This man is crazy. He's crazy, y'all. He didn't retire. I don't know what he's doing, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go back to free agency and sign him again. Give him another chance. Yeah. Yeah, D-Rose. Wow. He only got 4 badges left too. 69 overall. Somebody other than Luka. I mean, we made the playoffs, y'all. We made the playoffs. We'll see how this goes. D-Rose did not get minutes or anything, so I'm not even gonna look at stats. I'm just gonna simulate through it. Okay. Our 1 seed gets eliminated by the 8, and then they get swept, and Luka wins another championship. D-Rose. Is it over with? This man won't retire. He won't retire. He won't retire. He's 38 and he... All right, I'll see y'all next season. There it is. He retires alongside Paul George, Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Jordan is still really good. 81 overall. I mean, Russell Westbrook's still really good. Paul George is still pretty good. Kemba Walker back with Charlotte. All right, moment of truth. Andre Roberson is better than... Whatever. I ain't here to... I don't care. Moment of truth, though. Will he make the Hall of Fame? Somebody did. And I'm guessing it's Russell Westbrook, Paul George. But it's D Rose added to it. No! No. What, bro? What, bro? Oh my God. Derek didn't make it, man. Throughout his career, he averaged 19 points per game, 5 assists. I mean, he had 21,000 points. 21,000 points. I gotta take a picture of this. I gotta compare it to Paul George now. 21,000 points. 2,000 rebounds. Okay, he's not going to touch Russell Westbrook or Paul George on rebounds. That's just a fact. He won't. Almost 6,000 assists, 8,000 steals. I mean, 800 steals, not 8,000. And then you compare that to these dudes. 21 points per game over the course of his career. Points per game wise, Derrick Rose had a better points per game than Paul George. And assists per game. And championships. Like, come man, they really did my boy dirty, bro. NBA records. He had 21 points per game, 21,000 points. That puts him where at 51st all time or 54th all time in points, right beneath Larry Bird in total points. Assists 5,000 is not nothing super, crazy, but 5,000 is gonna put him in the top 100. It's gonna put him in the top 100. 5,800. I'm disappointed. I failed. It took me an hour and 50 minutes just to fail a challenge. Blocks, he's not on. Steals, though. He had 800 steals, so he's not even going to make this list. I mean, points per game wise, wasn't he at like 19? So that's pretty whatever. I'm annoyed. I thought we did decent. We couldn't get him into another All-Star game, which is unfortunate. I think the 3 All-Star games was what really held him back. The 3 All-Star games. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, even though we ultimately failed. Again, we got just one more video left for NBA 2K20, then we're on to the next. Thank y'all so much. I'm out. Peace.